If you want to get started making your own home remedies, especially with cold and flu season coming up, elderberry syrup would be the way to go. It is so easy to make, and it's simple ingredients that you probably have right in your house, and except for the elderberries, of course. And if you can't source them locally, you can order them online. I get organic dried ones, and I love them, and they're just amazing. But I take it daily for immunity health, and plus I like the way it tastes. But I take a tablespoon every day, and I keep it in the fridge, and that's why I make it in small batches. You can make it in larger batches and freeze it and have it on hand for when you need it, and only take it when you're feeling sick. And this is not medical advice. This is just what has worked for me. So let's make some elderberry syrup. Okay, I just have a small saucepan, and I'm going to add 2 cups of water. And then I'm going to add half a cup of elderberries. And like I said, these are organic dried elderberries. And then I'm going to put in 1 cinnamon stick, and we need a teaspoon of whole cloves. And then I have ground up some ginger. You can do 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons if you prefer, if you like the ginger taste. But I think I have about 1 tablespoon of fresh grated in there. And now we're just going to stir this up and let it come to a boil. Once it comes up to a boil, you're going to let it simmer for about 30 minutes, and that way it will get thicker and reduce down, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, she has simmered down, so now I've turned the heat off, and we're just going to mash those berries. If you have a mashed potato, or not a mashed potato, what's it called? Potato masher, that would be good. But I'm just using my spoon. You're not going to get them, soft. You're just going to mash them up a little bit. Okay. And now we're going to strain it. Now you can just use a strainer and pour it in there and strain it that way, but I want to get every bit of this goodness. So I'm going to pour it over cheesecloth straight into the mason jar and let it strain, and pour all those berries in there. Now once it cools, we're going to do one more step, and then that's it. All right, and the last step is, once it's warm, not hot, you're going to add half a cup. Make sure I got this on half a cup. You're going to add half a cup of raw honey. Now, pop it in there. And just stir it up. I gotta taste it. I think it's delicious. But just leave it in your jar, and make sure you have an airtight lid on it. Keep it in the fridge 2 to 3 weeks, or like I said, you can also freeze it. More info in the caption if you need it. There you go. Have a blessed day.